Hello and welcome to today's video. Today we are going to be talking about the differences between qualitative and quantitative research. So, what is qualitative research? Qualitative research is all about exploring and understanding the why and how behind a phenomenon. It focuses on gathering in-depth information, such as people's experiences, opinions, and perspectives. This type of research allows us to gain a deeper understanding of the context and meaning behind the data we collect. Let's use Pikachu as an example. If we wanted to conduct qualitative research on Pikachu, we might conduct in-depth interviews with Pokemon trainers who have had experience with Pikachu. These interviews could be conducted in person or over the phone, and they would allow us to gain a deeper understanding of the trainer's experiences and perspectives on Pikachu. We could also observe trainers using Pikachu in battles to gain a deeper understanding of its behavior and tactics. Another example of qualitative research is conducting focus groups with Pokemon trainers. In a focus group, a small group of participants are brought together to discuss a specific topic or phenomenon. In this case, the topic could be their experiences and opinions on Pikachu. This type of research allows us to gain a deeper understanding of the group dynamic and the collective experiences and perspectives of the participants. On the other hand, we have quantitative research. Quantitative research is all about measuring and quantifying data. It focuses on collecting numerical data that can be analyzed using statistical methods. This type of research allows us to make generalizations and draw conclusions based on the data we collect. Let's use Charizard as an example. If we wanted to conduct quantitative research on Charizard, we might conduct surveys asking people about their experiences with Charizard. These surveys could be conducted online or in person, and they would allow us to gather numerical data on topics such as the frequency of Charizard's use in battles, its strength, and its popularity among trainers. We could then analyze this data using statistical methods to draw conclusions and make generalizations about Charizard. Another example of quantitative research is conducting experiments with Pokemon. For example, we could conduct an experiment to determine the effectiveness of different training methods on the strength and performance of Charizard in battles. This type of research allows us to gather numerical data on the outcomes of the experiment and analyze it using statistical methods. So what are the main differences between qualitative and quantitative research? Firstly, qualitative research is all about understanding the why and how, while quantitative research is all about measuring and quantifying data. Secondly, qualitative research often involves in-depth interviews and observations, while quantitative research often involves surveys and experiments. Another key difference is the type of data collected. Qualitative research often involves non-numerical data, such as people's experiences and opinions, while quantitative research involves numerical data that can be analyzed using statistical methods. The methods used to analyze the data also differ between qualitative and quantitative research. Qualitative data is often analyzed through methods such as thematic analysis, which involves identifying patterns and themes in the data. Quantitative data, on the other hand, is often analyzed using statistical methods such as regression analysis and chi-squared tests. Now let's talk about the advantages and disadvantages of qualitative and quantitative research. Qualitative research is often considered to be more in-depth and exploratory, allowing researchers to gain a deeper understanding of a phenomenon. It is also more flexible and adaptable, allowing researchers to change the direction of the research as they go along. However, qualitative research can be time-consuming and resource-intensive, and it can be difficult to generalize the results to a larger population. Quantitative research, on the other hand, is often considered to be more efficient and cost-effective. It allows for the collection of a large amount of data in a short amount of time, and the results can be easily analyzed using statistical methods. However, quantitative research can sometimes be too focused on numbers and measurements, missing out on the context and meaning behind the data. Additionally, the results of quantitative research may not always reflect the complexity and nuances of a phenomenon. So how do we decide which method to use? The choice between qualitative and quantitative research will depend on the research question and the type of information you are looking for. If you are looking to gain a deeper understanding of a phenomenon, such as the experiences and perspectives of Pokemon trainers, then qualitative research may be the right choice. On the other hand, if you are looking to make generalizations and draw conclusions based on numerical data, then quantitative research may be the better choice. In some cases, a mixed methods approach may be appropriate. This approach combines both qualitative and quantitative methods to gain a more complete understanding of a phenomenon. For example, we could conduct both qualitative interviews with Pokémon trainers and a quantitative survey to gain a more complete understanding of their experiences and perspectives on Pokémon. As mentioned earlier, there may be situations where both qualitative and quantitative methods are needed to fully understand a phenomenon. This is where the mixed methods approach comes in. A mixed methods approach combines both qualitative and quantitative research methods to gain a more comprehensive understanding of a phenomenon. For example, in our Pokémon research scenario, a mixed methods approach might involve conducting qualitative interviews with Pokémon trainers to understand their experiences and perspectives on Pikachu, and then conducting a quantitative survey to gather numerical data on the same topic. The results of the qualitative and quantitative methods can then be compared and integrated to provide a more complete understanding of the phenomenon. When using a mixed methods approach, it is important to determine the order in which the methods will be used, as well as the proportion of qualitative and quantitative data that will be collected. This can be done using a parallel, concurrent, or sequential design. In a parallel design, the qualitative and quantitative methods are conducted independently, and the results are then compared. In a concurrent design, the qualitative and quantitative methods are conducted simultaneously, with the data being collected and analyzed as it is being gathered. In a sequential design, the qualitative and quantitative methods are conducted in a specific order, with the results from one method informing the design of the other method. The mixed methods approach should be used when the research question requires both qualitative and quantitative data to be answered fully. This approach can provide a more complete and nuanced understanding of a phenomenon, as it combines the strengths of both qualitative and quantitative research methods. In conclusion, qualitative research focuses on exploring and understanding the why and how behind a phenomenon, while quantitative research focuses on measuring and quantifying data. Each method has its own strengths and limitations, and the choice between qualitative and quantitative research will depend on the research question and the type of information being sought. In some cases, a mixed methods approach, combining both qualitative and quantitative methods, may be appropriate. We hope this video has provided a clear understanding of the differences between qualitative, quantitative, and mixed methods approaches, and when each method should be used. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And as always, catch 'em all.